Hi, everyone. We're joined by Coach. If you have a question, please raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. First question comes from Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Tom, I know we kind of asked you about this the other night in Milwaukee after the Milwaukee game, but I mean, Julius with a triple-double now, why is it just working for him right now and he's able to kind of have these big all-around efforts night after night?
Well, I think the first part is he came into camp in great shape. I knew that this summer when he came in, and he spent time before the bubble being there, and I saw the type of shape he was in. So I knew he was highly motivated, and I think it's a big advantage for him. I also think he has a pretty good understanding of his teammates and what their strengths are, and he's playing unselfishly, and that's probably the biggest thing. He's shooting the ball a lot better also, and that's opened up other things for us as a team. I think we're shooting the three very, very well, and it's something that we have to continue to work on. But obviously, I thought the defense was great, the rebounding was great, and then our turnovers are something we have to fix.
Next question comes from Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, the Cavaliers came in as a great three-point shooting team, and they were kind of off. Did you put some pressure on them, or they were missing? And what did you like most about the defensive performance?
Well, I liked our energy. Our defense is a work in progress. It's still not where it needs to be. I thought it was a combination of things. I also thought that they missed some wide open ones too. So, but I think even when we're making mistakes, we're flying around, we're making the attempt to get out there and challenge shots, and it makes a difference. And if you play hard and you swarm and you help each other, good things can come from that. You can cover up for mistakes that you might make. So overall, I like the way we're working. I can see a lot of the things that the guys are working on in practice carrying over to the games. And so it's a long season and there's a long way to go. We just got to get ready for our next game.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tommy, first two games and even in preseason, your guys' three-point shooting wasn't that efficient. And then these last two games, it's pretty high. Is there any way you can explain that?
No, other than I think guys are getting in shape and they're putting a lot of time into their shooting. And then I also think the unselfishness. I think they're the right type of shot. So if we take good ones, I think we'll make them. And you're going to miss some, but it oftentimes that puts teams in. If you get good movement and penetration and force the defense to collapse, you either get the wide open one or you also get a good crack at the second opportunity. And oftentimes you can kick that out for a wide open one. So I think our guys are doing a very good job with that, but their commitment to getting extra shooting in has been very good. And we have to continue to do that throughout the course of the season.
Next question comes from Ian Bagley, SNY.
Tom, what do you think about what you've seen from Frank Ntilikina off your bench last game and this game?
Yeah, playing really well, playing to his strengths, playing with a lot of energy. The defense is very good. We had a good sequence with Frank and Elford in there that really helped carry us in the second half. And his defense is one of his strengths. And I think when we can put pressure on people and they feel it, it's very disruptive to the timing of their offense.
Next question comes from Mike Vaccaro, New York Post.
Tom, you're obviously missing a couple of guys that would normally have played tonight. Does it impress you that not only did the rest of the team kind of step up and make up for it, but I mean, they all played a lot of minutes, probably more minutes than you'd normally want to give guys in game 4 of the season, but they didn't seem to mind and they seemed to play through it.
Yeah, I think the important thing is to find a way to win. And so we believed when we went into the game that we had enough to win with. And so whatever you have to do, that's what you try to do. Just try to scratch out a win on the road. It's very hard, difficult to win in this league, particularly on the road. And I was proud of the way we fought. But it's still, it's early and there's a lot of work to do.
Hey, Julius, just your reaction to getting a triple-double, your first as a member of the Knicks.
It was good. I just tried to take what the defense gave me, make the right plays. My teammates did a good job of, being in position when the defense collapsed. Made it easy for me to kick out. And when they didn't collapse or when I feel like I can get to my spots, I just tried to be aggressive to score. So I got to cut down on my turnovers, obviously, but overall, I just try to play the game the right way and make the right plays and make everybody else better as well.
Next question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Julius, not just making the right passes, but guys seem like they're hitting shots this year at a much better rate. I think you guys are leading the NBA in three-point shooting right now. What's been the difference? Is it the shots they're taking?
I think Tibbs is from the start of training camp did a great job of implementing just like his system of how we want to play. We don't have to second guess where we're going to be at on the floor. We got great spacing. We know if the defense collapse, I can depend on, whoever it is to cut or to be in the right spacing and just make the easy play. So we're all just trying to make the easy play, trying to make the right play and play for each other, play unselfish.
Next question comes from Ian Bagley, SNY.
Yeah, Julius, excuse me, he's mentioned a couple times that you came into camp in great shape, and even like before that, the bubble camp, you were around and he knew you were in great shape and motivated. Did you have a different approach this offseason to get in that kind of shape? And what was your mindset this offseason after last year?
Absolutely. Yeah. I just think we got the right people in place from top to bottom. And, they challenged me going into the offseason, to come back a better player. Obviously, I'm going to put that pressure on myself as well to challenge myself to get better every year. And last year was a great learning experience for me. But, this year I want to come back a better player and, come back in great shape. And that's just part of the culture that we build. Guys who are going to come out, fight, compete every day, top to bottom, not just players, coaches, front office, everybody, top to bottom, we're competing. And we're not backing off from anybody. So that's just the culture we're trying to create. We're going to compete every night.
Next question comes from Mike Borkenoff, The Athletic.
Julius, when you're saying that, like, you know where people are on the floor now and the system is implemented the way it does, and how does that, like, specifically lead to better three-point shooting, to the shots that you're getting and the passes you're making?
Well, you don't have to second guess where your shots are coming from. Like, in certain instances when plays happen, you're going to get the shot, and you can be a lot more comfortable and more confident going into your shots when you know that you're about to get open three-point shot, or Elfrid drives the lane and he kicks, or, I drive the lane and, the other big steps up and Mitch is in the correct spacing and, I can wrap around past the Mitch. So when you don't have to second guess where your shots are coming from, you'll be in a better rhythm, better flow, and a lot more confident.
Our last question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Julius, just on your off-season work, did you drop weight in the off-season? Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I ran pretty much every day. Like I said, that was just a challenge for me to get, extreme condition or whatever it is. And that's just what I challenge myself to do every day. So, I dropped a little bit of weight, but the biggest thing was just pushing myself just to run every day and just challenging myself in that way. And I had great trainers back home and, continuous talk with Tibbs, everybody. We were all on the same page going into camp. And I just wanted to lead by example in that way, coming in great shape.
Thank you, Julius.
Appreciate you guys.
Hey, Mitch, Julius had a triple-double tonight. Seems like he's played really well early on this season. What are you seeing from him this year, and is it any different from what you saw from him last year?
I mean, I feel like he's more focused now. I mean, he coming in there, he coming strong. So, especially in the summertime, all the hours he done put in, he really paying off. So, he's going out there and doing the thing.
Next question comes from Mike Vorkanoff, The Athletic.
Hey, Mitch. Do you notice kind of him looking to pass more on the floor? Like, are you playing differently alongside him now in terms of expecting him to be a different kind of facilitator and distributor than he was last season?
I mean, yeah, he passed a whole lot more, so it's like, we got to space out more. So therefore, like, we got to get in the open spots.
Next question comes from Mark Berman, New York Post.
You held them to under 90 points tonight defensively. How excited were you about the performance? Tom really thought you guys were showing a lot of energy.
I mean, tonight was like based on teamwork. All the hours we done put in. I mean, it's paying off right now, so we're gonna keep moving forward.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Mitch, I know you went into the season hoping to earn a starting job, and it looks like you have here and kind of solidified it. How do you feel about where you are personally?
Well, I mean, I feel great. I'm just going to continue to get better every day. Hopefully I can hang on to my spot. So it's going to get better.
Thank you, Mitch.